Well, you know, the days are limited for this area here to stay the same. Looks a little too washed out, not strong enough. Too many vertical little dabs. Anyway, I'll play with that. Also, I started out with a group of trees above a group of trees. And that's a sort of an amateur mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I thought to myself, I'll figure that out. Well, I did figure it out. I got rid of it. This row of trees here, and there might even be more foliage obscuring this background. I've taken toilet paper and sucked the oil and the pigment off of this raw umber area behind the trees. That's going to change a bit. Put a bit of design in the foreground. I'll play with that now. Thus is the life of an ever-changing canvas. So as you can see, I've made a decision as to what to do with this band of rock. I'm just leaving this for the time being, this area. It's okay. Now I'm going to change gears with my colors a little bit. We have a lot of raw umber here. And if I continue along that path, we're going to end up with a whole lot of raw umber down here. So I'm going to warm, this is our foreground rock. This is really our most important structure rock-wise. Although this painting is a bit mural-like because, it has areas of interest all over the place. I'm going to mix up some titanium white. I am going to put in just a touch of raw umber and a little bit of ultramarine blue and yellow ochre. This will not be my brightest. This will not be my highest value. I never do that until the end, but it's pretty darn high. So just sort of as a test, let's have a look here. See, that's going to catch sun. That's the only real rock that's going to catch any large amount of direct sunlight on it. See, that brush is splaying a little bit, and I may change that. Yeah, I may change that brush to a different one. Yeah, I'm going to. I have a clean one sitting right here. It seems like it's a bit soft, but we'll give it a try. Give it a try, see what happens. Now, because it's in the foreground, this rock, I'm going to try to add a little more color to it. Now for this stroke, I've got a little bit of burnt sienna and ultramarine blue. How's that? Yep, that's okay. You'll see I'm being pretty careful about my construction here. Careful strokes. Okay. A little more burnt sienna. A little more ultramarine blue. I don't want that to be too bland. Okay, still pretty high value. Ultramarine blue and raw umber, and maybe just a hint of alizarin crimson. I would like to carry this. I would like to carry this down here, something like that. But see how even though this is really part of this main rocky structure, I'm still toning it down. And I've changed my colors between this couple of strokes, this couple of strokes, and this couple of strokes. Sorry, there's only one there right now. There's going to be another one here shortly. But that's just, in an effort to try to keep variety. Keep some variety going. Sorry about the trucks. It's another bad truck day. A lot of traffic again. I appreciate your patience, but there are times when the traffic drives me so crazy I don't even want to record. Anyway, we'll get started on this. We'll just play it by ear, see how it goes. A little more yellow ochre in that one. Yeah, the bristles on this brush are very different. This is a Fortissimo. Oh, this is Opus Art Supply's own brand. I like the brush. It's just very soft for what I'm doing right now. I'm not using any linseed oil in with my paint. I'm just going straight paint. I'm used to a stiffer bristle when I do that. Anyway, I think this is going to work just fine for the time being. All right. Trying to be conscious of not keeping my values too high. I'll be raising values in a number of different areas on the rocks later. And I don't want to make the mistake of making my values too high just too early. Sometimes I'm pretty hesitant when I touch the canvas because I'm not sure how it's going to look when it goes on there. And that little shot of blue I didn't want there like that. Alright, allowing some tooth to show through here and there where I can, not everywhere, but it does, in doing so, it does allow for the sense of texture on the rock. Okay, I don't want too many. I don't want too many lines. Okay, get back to you in a minute. All right. So, we have sort of, the painting is a little bit divided on top, which is okay. It's not that strong. What I want to do down towards here, though, is I want to congeal it. I want to keep our focal area in here. So I can't afford to make this boulder as high a value or a very high key colors as this one is. As you can see, all I'm really painting right now so far is where the sunlight is hitting the rock. I'm going to do the same here. I'm taking a bit of a risk because I'm just I'm kind of playing it by ear right now as far as how I'm going to do this. Okay, that's still a pretty warm color there. Let me add a little bit of ultramarine blue to it. But I will bring it up in value. I still want it to appear as though there's a bit of sun on it. I think that's going to work. Am I recording? Oh yes, I am. Even though I probably pushed the record button 2 seconds ago, I still have to check myself. Oop, a little bit of junk in the paint there. Okay. Lighter. A little bit lighter. Rolling my brush a little bit. You can do that to make shapes. Okay, I like that. Okay, we're going to cool it off a tad. We're going to go grayer now, adding a little ultramarine blue and raw umber. ultramarine blue. Change the direction of the brush stroke, keeping it interesting. Trying to keep it interesting. Okay. A bit of alizarin crimson to that combination. And I think that'll do for there. And I think also that I will put that same color at the bottom here. Or just simply all the way in this crack. Yep, I think that works. Keep my lines a little thinner up there. In fact, I'm going to even use it here. And here. And here. Okay, I like this boulder here to be a little bit undercut. And this boulder is receded, so where water meets stone, water is going to come up a little higher here. So I will, right now, we will make it a little darker. Okay. Okay, don't get too fussy. That's gonna work. That's gonna work okay. So, just having a quick thought here. make sure this appears in front and pushes back. Okay, now I'm taking a little more of this toned down paint and doing the same right there. See, when I have a pile on the palette, the entire pile is not mixed to the same value. I'll pull from one side of the pile or the other side of the pile. That allows me not to have to remix a whole new pile every time. Alright, I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I think that's coming. It's kind of nice to. It's kind of nice. It's more rewarding now to do this because you can see things coming into their own. Okay, too much traffic. I'm gonna shut it down. I might just do that. I might just leave it for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, here's a quick finish. Just to give you a close-up of some of the brush strokes there. And I'll back it off so that we have everything in context, such as it stands. Okay, bye.